Hello viewers, a very good day to all of you. Are you ready with your answers for your economics paper ICSE class 10 which you have just given? So ready with section A, only question number 1, MCQs. Part 1, if the rate of tax falls with an increase in income, it is called as regressive, progressive, digressive, proportional, and the correct answer is option number A. It is regressive because with the increase in income, rate of tax falls. Now next is second, which is an assumption to law of demand. Law of demand. You have seen all other in relation with law of supply. No change in price of factor input, number of firms operating, no change in goal of firm. These are related with law of supply. So the only odd one term is here, option number B. No change in size and composition of population. Now next is part number 3, which is an essential feature of barter system, and the very essential feature for barter system is option number B. It is based on double coincidence of wants, because all others are related with function of money only. Next is, if a laborer does not work for a day, his 1 day's work will be lost forever. It implies, this question I have covered in my MCQ video also with you. So labor is less mobile, labor is perishable. So option number B, labor is perishable, is correct in this case. I have discussed with you. Now fifth, with reference to perfect competition form of market, choose the odd one out. Odd one out term is A. It is restricted entry because all others are correct. Perfect knowledge, homogeneous product, perfect mobility. We know that free entry and exit. So here odd one term is A. Restricted entry is correct. In sixth part, identify the degree of elasticity of supply from the following curve. Price is given on Y and supply on X. So this is a simple graph of unit elastic supply. So ES is equal to 1. Option number C is correct in this case. In 7th, Maruti, Tata and Hyundai are examples of which form of market? So these are an example of B, oligopoly, because very few large firms are existing in this market. Now 8, with price being same, an increase in the price of inputs will lead to dash in the supply curve. Price of inputs is increasing, so this means decrease in supply. So the graph will shift, supply curve will shift toward the left. So option number D, leftward shift, is correct in this case. In 9th part, which of the following is not an advantage of division of labor? Reduces cost of production, advantage, expansion of employment and inventions. These are our advantages. Low quality goods, this is not an advantage, and option number C is correct in this case. In 10th part, the state electricity board sells electricity at cheaper rates for domestic use than for commercial use. Given statement shows an act of. In your book, you have seen this same example along with the agriculture topic. So here, this price discrimination is showing. So option number B is correct because this is price discrimination, because state electricity board is a monopoly. तो मोनोपोलिस्टिक केस के अंडर आपने पढ़ा होगा. In 11th part, the year 2023 was celebrated as International Year of Millets, and the government decided to subsidize the production of millets. In such case, the supply curve will, because this will obviously increase in supply, and increase in supply will let the curve to shift towards right. So option number A, shift to the right, is the correct one. Next, 12th is, Mr. Rao needs to pay license fee to the government to start his electric vehicle shop and some documents to meet the safety norms. The revenue earned by government from this process will be called as dash revenue. So these are administrative revenues. So option number D is correct in this case. In 13th, the right which allows the consumer to receive due consideration at appropriate forum relating to his or her welfare is right to education, right to seek redressal, and the correct option is C, right to be heard, but because consumers should know about it, the right to be heard, option number C is correct. In 14, the elasticity of demand for school bag will be, I think this is D, inelastic, because these are essential goods like medicines, so their demand will not vary much. So this is inelastic. Option number D is correct according to me in this 14th part. In 15th, when State Bank of India is under financial crisis and borrows money from central bank at a certain rate against approved securities, it will be called as interest rate, lending rate, reverse lending, bank rate. And option number D is correct. This is bank rate. Last 16th, if Coke and Fanta are close substitute to each other, a rise in price of Coke will lead to dash for Fanta. Rise in price of Coke, these are substitute goods. So, अगर एक का price increase होगा will lead to increase in demand for the other, means increase in demand for Fanta. So, option number D is correct because these are competitive goods. So, option number B is correct in this case. So, quick sum up, in part 1, A is correct, in part 2, B is correct, in part 3, B is correct, in part 4, B is correct. In part 5, A is correct. In 6th, C is correct. 7th, B. 8th, D. 9th, C. 10th, B. And then 11th is A. 12th is D. 13 is C, right to be heard. 14 is inelastic D. Then 15 is bank rate D. 16 is increase in demand B. And one more question I want to discuss with you on the next page, like these curves you have seen in paper, these curves. So first one in which horizontal line is there, this is elasticity of demand is infinity in this case. So this is perfectly inelastic. The first picture 1 is for perfectly inelastic, and picture 2 ED is equal to 0, elasticity of demand is equal to 0. That is why it is parallel to y-axis. So this is perfectly inelastic. Picture 2 is perfectly inelastic and picture 1 is elastic. With this I conclude my today's video. Hope you have done all the questions correctly. Thank you for watching till the end. Keep watching, sharing and subscribe to my channel. I have made videos for economics for the very first time for you only. So thank you for watching and subscribe also. Thank you.